And I will try to keep it as short as possible. That is my presentation. Will you please say a couple of words about? Oh, you've got the mic there. Yeah, just that tradition. Oh, I took it. Seems that I'm nervous.
So I'm ready to present Elizaveta Mazhar, Doctor of Pedagogical Science, Dean of the Additional Education Department, and Director of Smolensk Center for Research and Education. And interesting fact about Elizaveta Mazhar is that she is into different types of hypnosis. I'm sorry, I'm too worried to present my director, of hypnosis, including going to past lives.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to thank you very much. I really wanted you to mention something intriguing, yes, just to draw their attention. Okay, yesterday, when I started preparing for the presentation, I just sat down and very late at night, as usual. When I sat down and just started thinking, which happens not very often in our hectic, crazy, eventful life, I realized that I'm not going to speak about anything very smart. I just want to share a little bit my story of my life, which I'm going to cut short just to 2 or 3 minutes maximum. Don't be afraid. So, oh yes, I got it. Just oh yes. I was born in Moscow, and my parents were students of the Moscow Pedagogical State University. And being students, they were so bright and filled with some progressive ideas. They wanted to experiment, and there was I, their baby. And they wanted to experiment with me, and they started, they let me enjoy English when I was going to sleep. I don't know which dreams I had then, but they really experiment with this, with introducing English into my life when I was just a baby, really a couple of months old. And that experiment attracted attention of some journalists, and in a Moscow newspaper there was an article that was called "Good Night, Lisa," where they spoke about young students who are so creative. Yeah, nobody asked me whether I liked it or not, but yeah, I see. They worked on enhancing listening comprehension at a very early age. Somehow it didn't work very well, but I didn't get interested in English. So when we moved from Moscow to Smolensk, I went to Przewalski Gymnasium, and for some reason I got other hobbies. I attended a theater, a drama club, I had a lot of friends, so I was not interested in English at all. I just learned some text and passed my exam successfully, so that was it. But then one of our teachers from the Przewalski Gymnasium collected some students and brought us to Poland. And there I got puzzled and baffled. Like, I wanted, being quite a friendly person, I wanted to communicate, but I didn't have the language. And I felt kind of like an outsider. So I started realizing that actually to speak people, to get immersed into a new culture, you need to have some means of connection. So I started thinking, but still I was determined to become a psychologist, not an interpreter not a teacher, definitely. And then when I was about to leave school, to leave gymnasium, my parents told me, no psychology, English. They wanted me to use opportunities. They saw that the world was so quickly developing, that it offered so many opportunities which you could take only having knowledge of English. That's why they actually At first, it kind of made me enter foreign languages department, but I never regretted it because English is about opportunities. So you see, today everybody talked about that English opens the whole world of opportunities to you. And then actually I encountered a problem. I needed to learn English in order to pass exams and to enter university. And so my last year, I started studying English seriously only when I was about some months, it was about some months before leaving school. So guys, what I want to say, if you are motivated to do something, you can catch up on anything. What you need, you just need to have this motivation that Ola has just been talking about. Yeah, and then I entered Smolensk University for the humanities, and there were lots and lots of things going on there. And even after graduating from the university, I kept studying and studying. I was the first president of the Smolensk Association of the English teachers in the Smolensk region with my dear colleagues who are real professionals. We established an association. We held a lot of conferences, and I was studying all the time. And even now I'm studying. So guys, please don't miss these wonderful opportunities to become smarter than you are. Yes, although you are smart, and to enrich your life. So I traveled a lot. These are the countries that I managed to remember yesterday. And whenever I went, I could speak with people, and I really communicated a lot. And that is what Stephen told about, going out of your comfort zone. Of course, at first I was really afraid of making some mistakes, but actually they say that your development lies there behind your comfort zone, so you need to go out. As Tatiana told today about presenting at conferences, sorry, I do remember how you were afraid of people asking questions. You know, one thing is to present, but another is to answer questions. You don't know what questions there will be. And actually, that was successful, yes? So you just need to overcome some fears, yes? And you need to believe in yourself, as Angelina did and talked about, yes? When you believe in yourself and you know that you know your own worth, that's very important. English really bridges the gaps, yes? It adds some new puzzles into your connect puzzles and builds the whole picture of life, making it kind of, you know, bright, diverse, and really worth living. And of course, as the director of the Smolensk Center for Research of Education, I can't miss this opportunity but to promote, in 2018, we set up the Smolensk Center for Research and Education, where one of my goals came true. We created a place where there is a friendly atmosphere, where people concentrate on communicating, on speaking, on interacting, on being natural, and on enjoying communication. So guys, oh yes, this happy atmosphere. Actually, apart from celebrating, we also have some classes, just you don't get this wrong impression. And I would like to use these opportunities. You see some people, they look familiar, yes, here. So, okay, I just couldn't help it. Every Saturday at 4, a minute for advertising, yes. Every Saturday at 4, we have this speaking club where we discuss different topics, where we enrich our experience by communicating with people of different ages, representing different spheres. It's really precious. It's really precious because there we are. People who are adults or those who are just start their lives, and we all have our own stories which we are happy to share. And actually, while communicating, we get to understand and to know ourselves better, which is really precious. So guys, you are really welcome You're really welcome to join our speaking clubs. And today, my second dream came true because while working at the university, while seeing so many bright students, bright professors, I was thinking, like, why aren't we meeting here? In the same format. So I'm really happy that the rector of the university supported the idea of establishing the speaking club for the university. That's the project launched by Smolensk State University and Smolensk Center for the Research and Education. And now here we are, presenting and overcoming our fears. And I do hope that although now some of you are just spectators, I hope that next time you will come here and perform. So please write down in your questionnaires some topics that you would like to discuss, because guys, we all need to be successful, we all need to grasp opportunities, and one of them is to learn how to speak, how to communicate, and how to interact in the public format. Nowadays, it's a must to have these competences. So these speaking club, small talk, gives us this opportunity. So grasp it, okay? Yeah, a storm of applause.